Welcome back to Premier League Dad. How are we all doing? My name is Key. We are live again. Arsenal, somehow, do you know what? Let's just call it how it is. VAR absolutely choked at the big moment, and they were there to rule it out, and they gave it. Absolutely shocking. I can't believe it. Anyway, let's focus on Real Madrid against Manchester City. Massive game, this one at the Bernabéu. Real Madrid have already lost to Manchester City here once this season. And I'll be honest, I fancy Madrid to lose again. I think City over 2 legs are just going to be far too much for Madrid. I actually think they win tonight. Looking at the Madrid lineup, it's not a particularly positive one, is it? You can see it just over here to my right. Yeah, as you're looking at the camera. You can see it just over here to my right. You can see the lineups. You can see the scores. You can see the live stats as the game goes on. But yeah, Real Madrid against Manchester City at the Bernabéu. Let's go through the lineups. So for Real Madrid, it's Courtois in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts at right back. Rudiger, Huysen and Mendy complete the back four. Valverde, Tchouaméni and the youngster Pitark, who's come out of the academy. Thiago Pitark, he made his debut, I think it was, against Getafe the other week. And Real Madrid got beat in that game. But he played all right. He was okay. Got took off around the hour mark. We watched it live on this channel, didn't we? So, yeah, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Pitark, midfield 3. Gula just ahead with Brahim Diaz and Vinicius Jr. Seems to be playing maybe as a centre-forward. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see exactly how that front three sort of works as a dynamic. They might move around quite a bit. For City, it's Donnarumma in goal. O'Reilly maybe at left back, maybe at left wing back. Gay, Diaz and Kusanov complete the back four. Silva, Rodri in midfield. And then it's Doku, Semenyo, Savinho just behind Erling Haaland. I actually think we might see a City back three tonight. It does look to me like he might go for a back three, and he might put maybe Savinho at right back, right wing back. He might have O'Reilly a little bit further forward, maybe Savinho a little bit further back, and then he might play maybe Doku and Semenyo almost as number 10s. I don't know, we'll see. It'd be interesting to see exactly how City line up. Jabber, our right, your left, Key. That's the one, sorry. Miles away. Absolutely miles away. Chimey, how you doing, lad? Timbo, can't believe you've not got the real game on. Oh, behave yourself. We were never watching Chelsea. We were never going to watch Chelsea. Where are we up to in the TikTok chat? Sorry, let me catch up with the TikTok chat. We'll keep updated on the PSG-Chelsea game, and obviously the Bodo Glimt Sporting game as well is maybe where it's at. Arsenal fans celebrating a draw, says MUFC. And Jay, how did Arsenal get a pen? What a robbery. It was absolutely not justified, but we can't keep going on about it. I don't even know, says the thief has re-arrived. I ain't talking about Arsenal tonight because I don't want any remembrance of that 90 minutes. Come on, City, can't stand Madrid. There you go, we're united on that front at least. I do fancy City to win. I wouldn't mind Madrid though. I'd quite like Liverpool to get Madrid in the next round. Bladderball, big up Key, looking forward to the stream. Yes, Bladderball, lots of love, mate. Good to see you. Where are we up to? Just United fans talking rubbish. Jacob, doesn't matter who you get, you're losing. Do you think so? I don't think so. I don't think so. Real Madrid to win because I can't stand City, says Jabba. I've got white. I've gone for the white backlight tonight because I fancy Madrid. I'm gonna support Madrid, but I think City are probably gonna win it. So I don't know. I might be a turncoat. I might be a dirty turncoat at some point and change it to blue. Maybe we go to the royal blue, the sky blue. Do you think royal blue or crystal white? What do you think? Yeah, we'll see. Keep it royal. Keep it sky blue for now. Keep it a lovely sky blue. Sam, Newcastle got absolutely robbed. It was a bad performance from Newcastle in the end of that game. They absolutely switched off once they scored the goal. The overall performance was quite decent. I thought Barca were poor. But once they get that goal in front, I just thought they completely switched off. Royal Blue is fine by me. We'll have the Royal Blue on Saturday for the Arsenal-Everton game. Come on, the Ev. Come on, the Ev on Saturday. Jane, I don't like City, but they are an English team, so I hope they go through. Yeah, fair enough. To each their own. The Arsenal journalist, so you would rather your rivals win? No. No, not at all. I'd rather Everton win. Yeah, Saturday it is, isn't it? 5:30 kickoff. It's 2 games on Saturday night. So you've got Chelsea, Newcastle, and Arsenal, Everton. Both kick off at 5:30, and then straight after that is City against West Ham. At West Ham, isn't it? I'm sure it's at West Ham. JB, Soma Benman, boring, spamming at me. I mean, to be honest, I did warn him. I did say, like, you can say whatever you want. Just say whatever you want. It's all good. Like, I am super chill. You can say whatever you want in the chat. As long as you're not being, like, mega rude to other people. Say what you want to me. I'm not bothered. But to other people, as long as you generally sound to other people and you're not spamming the life out of it, stick around for me. It's all good. Stick around. But if you're spamming, you're just annoying everyone in the chat. So I did say to him, just chill it out, mate. It's all good. But he just kept going. So we blocked him. Spamming the same comment after getting a draw sums Arsenal fans up. And Byron Giro says, Hala Madrid to win this one, you think? Steve McManaman, ex-Madridista, is in the comms tonight. Ryan Lowe, well played, Arsenal, 1-1, easily through with that. When did you win the World Cup, mate? I didn't win it. I got, a little sneaky trade deal with Donald. And he said I could borrow it for a bit. Gretsch, take that draw all day. We were terrible tonight. Yeah, hey, listen, from a neutral's perspective, it was unjust, but I can totally understand why, as an Arsenal fan, you'd think, yeah, do you know what? Let's just take it and move on. But it was a hell of a... I can't believe how bad that decision was at the end of that game. Bladderball, just wondering if your thoughts changed on Spurs staying up. No, I still think Spurs stay up. Even after last night, I still think they stay up. I don't even know. Madweke said he felt contact and went down, so basically he admitted he dived. There's just no way he felt contact. I don't know where he's felt contact. Felt contact. There was no contact. Literally, the player's legs never touched his. Shocking. Mamba says, I can't lie, as an Arsenal fan, that was the most robbed penalty of all time. It was horrendous, wasn't it? His body does catch Madweke. His body, how does his body catch Madweke? Honestly, if he wanted to stay up, he could have stayed up. He didn't get clattered. He didn't get impeded by the player at all. I can't understand in any way, shape or form how that gets given. It was a soft penalty, but we'll take it. You'll have to. Carl, don't give blatant elbows, but give penalties for dives. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. His stomach went down on the back of his foot. Oh. I don't even know. Says the player's torso hit his foot lightly. Such a baby, to be fair. His torso hit. Oh, fucking hell. Can't even say it. Zubimendi got fouled in Leverkusen's half and didn't get the free kick, but a yellow card. I know, but to be fair, the same thing happened in the first half when Palacios got done for a foul. It was never ever a foul. Key Latham, I honestly can't believe the FA and UEFA have come together to help Arsenal win the lot. Well, I can. I think a lot of people can. They want a new winner every 6 years. Remember, he said it. He came out and said it. That's, why would he say it if he didn't believe it? New winner every 6 years. Football is a non-contact sport. It's getting that way, isn't it? Non-contact, but apparently you can hold people on corners. You can pull them down like that, no problem. Daddy-o. So first replay, it looked like it could be a pen. Second angle, no pen. The last pen, it did look like his body went on the ankle. Listen, like I said, I have no idea how they've looked at that and said there's enough contact there. Chinese baddies. We used to play foul football at school. Do you remember Red Card? Do you remember the game, Red Card? Timbo, I'm going to watch the main game now. Key might come back for half time. No worries, lad. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Tillman should have never gone for the tackle. Silly, really. Yeah, silly. Andrich should have been sent off before scoring. For what? For what? What should he have been sent off for? He only made 2 fouls all game. And the second one was the biggest dive ever from Gyökeres. It weren't a pen, and that makes it better. See, I like that. I dig that. That's fair enough. It was never a pen, and I'm absolutely made up that we got it. I love that. Fair enough. Fair fucks to you, Demon Gooner. Love it. Appreciate that. That's exactly what you should be saying. Andy, I'm off to watch Chelsea v PSG. Be back for the halftime quiz. No worries, man. Yeah, no worries. We'll see you at halftime for this one. Paul Molyneux, Newcastle kid, gets a yellow and sent off against United after losing his footing but never appealed. Madueke dives, throws his arms up straight away. Cheating bastard. Yeah. Do you know what? That's it. Yeah, perfect example. The Ramsey one was a prime example. Player never even called for it. Sent off, second yellow. That's as clear a dive as you're ever likely to see. Patrick Byrne, I'm an Arsenal fan. I've just seen the penalty decision. It was truly awful, but we'll take it. There you go. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I'm glad there's Arsenal fans acknowledging that it was just never a penalty. That's fair enough. It was definitely not a pen, but we'll take it. Good. There you go. You got plenty of Arsenal fans who are able to have a balanced football discussion, and then you've got these deadheads in the chat. These deadheads.
What you crying for? What you crying for? It was definitely a penalty. No Flandern forever.
You ever kissed a girl, son? You ever kissed a girl? Surely it's immoral, however, he does in fact make contact when he sits on his foot. It's on his foot. Oh. Can't do it. Can't do it. Just can't. Penalties like that have been given against us, but it was really soft, to be honest. I'll take it. That's it. Here we go. Come on. Let's get a decent game in this one. Two teams who actually want to play football. Two teams who know how to play football. Two teams who'll go out and try and have a pop at each other. Do you know what I mean? Actually commit some bodies forward. That's what we're going to watch right now. Proper football from two giants of the modern game. Not no Stoke City rip-off. Right, we're off and underway. Here we go. City winning 5-0, says Government Name Unknown. Well, it's been a straight to the back start from Manchester City, and they've worked their way out quite well. Striding outdoors, yet every team plays low block against Arsenal. Who's not taking the game to Arsenal then? I mean, that's just categorically not true. And it's also, that just suggests you've never watched anyone other than Arsenal in your entire life. Because I hate to say it, mate, but every top team, every single top team faces low blocks. It's not a new thing. It's not like Arsenal are just facing this problem. This is what happens when you're a good side. Teams will play low blocks against you. They'll be happy with a draw. And not everyone resorts to the sort of tactics that Arsenal do. Yawn football. Where are we up to? Croots. I feel like he's done more. Well, yeah. To be honest, they won't recognise that. It's too hypocritical. Hypocritical. Emilius, if that was given for Liverpool, you'd have been defending that penalty with all your heart. It's a clear pen. We weren't given the great view at first. It's not a clear pen. And you've got dozens of Arsenal fans in the chat who were laughing their head off saying, yeah, it's not a pen. We'll take it, though. It's a penalty because the refs give it, but it ain't a penalty, and we'd be raging if it was the other way around. And I admire that. I admire them being so straightforward and forthright, because nobody in their right mind thinks that's a penalty. It's a clear dive. It's an absolute dive, and that's all there is to say about it. Graham, hi everyone. Looking forward to this game. Yeah, well, I was going to say, let's refocus on Madrid and City. Let's forget, dull and drab, dreary, direct, long ball, crap, boring football. Let's get back to some proper footy. Proper footy. I think we'll see goals in this one tonight. Doku, what a run. Maybe a fast start. Into the area. No, you're not getting a pen for that. You're not getting a pen for that. James Cole, no pen in my opinion. I'm glad you admit it, James. That's fair enough. You're in the majority with the rest of the Arsenal fans. Don't join the little minority in the chat who just having a little whinge. Government name unknown, set piece FC, penalty FC, now diving FC, Stoke wannabes FC, boring FC. Rebel MC says, worst stadium you've been to? Stadio Olimpico in Rome. Absolutely shocking. Thank you very much. Cheers for the gift, mate. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. To be honest, I can't take a fan base seriously who calls themselves Gooners. Real Madrid out wide. Here's Valverde. Back to Trent. Terrible balling. I've said that before. I've said that many times before. Football fan reactions. Funny how all the professional pundits all said penalty, but I guess you're right, Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, as we all know, famously, no pundits are ever wrong. So, yeah, you're right. Pundits get everything right. Halcon says, not a pen as an Arsenal fan. But the on-field decision carries weight. That's true enough. Weezus, and you're never wrong, right? Well, I thought I was once. I did think I was once, but it turns out actually I was right. I did think it was the one time that I was going to be wrong, but no. Turns out it was right after a full investigation. Madhouse says, worst Mackies I've been to was in Rome as well. Honestly, Rome's just a dreadful place. They're in. Oh, Bernardo Silva into the area. City. Hit it. Strike. Ooh, straight at Courtois. Lucky boy. John, I didn't think it was a penalty, but it also wasn't a dive if you rewatch it. It's very soft, but the fucker sits on his foot. Nah, mate. There's just no way you give him pens for that. Like I said, Madwecki said it himself, didn't he? He felt the contact. He knew what he was doing. Ball pulled across. Oh, nearly 1-0 City. So close. I love Noni Madwecki. To be fair, mate, after watching you on stream, you're a lot better than what I thought you was from the clips on TikTok. Cheers, man. No, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Most Arsenal fans do say that when they come in. That they start off thinking, oh, this guy's a bellwith. I've seen him on, oh, what's going on? Oh, no, they've hit. I thought someone said Tottenham. Someone said Tottenham have sacked the manager, and it's not. It's a rage bait. It's your favourite right back is playing key. Trent. He'll be back. He'll be playing for City soon. Adam, also there was contact. You just said there wasn't a minute ago. There wasn't contact. There wasn't contact. Madwecki said he felt contact. Here's Doku. Great run. Must be. Oh, again, City. Honestly, it should be 2 or 3-0 City. We're only 7 minutes in. They've battered them here. City are all over these. Like a cheap suit. I love Noni Madwecki. Do you stream every day? If so, at what time? I stream every day. I watch a game of football, at least one, every single day with the people in our wonderful Premier League dad community. Strike! Oh, it's going to be a corner. Yeah, so we watch a game every single day, mate. Today we're watching Arsenal against Leverkusen. We've just watched that. Now we're watching Madrid City. Tomorrow we're doing Olivier Giroud's Lille against Aston Villa at 5:45, and then at 8 o'clock we're going to be watching Crystal Palace against AEK Larnaca, who have already beaten Palace at Selhurst Park once this season. And then Friday we're doing Wrexham and Swansea. Saturday we're going to be watching Arsenal again against Everton. Come on the Ev. Followed by Manchester City against West Ham. Sunday we're going to be doing Man United against Aston Villa and Liverpool against Tottenham. So yeah, stream every day. Ball whipped in, header for Madrid. It's end to end. Chances for both sides on the counter. I am Crew. Why do you think Spurs have moved the press conference from Saturday to Friday? I don't know, but the fact that he's taken it suggests that he's going to be in charge for the Liverpool game. Jason, come on the Ev, ain't you a Liverpool fan? I am indeed, yes. I am a Liverpool fan. And there's a few select games a year where I support Everton, generally speaking. United's 2 of them. Usually City, because we're in title races with City. So Everton playing City, Everton playing United. I nearly always root for the Ev. If someone has to win, I'd rather Everton win. And it'll be the same against Arsenal this weekend. When will you start to think Spurs could go down? Will it be if they lose to Forest? PSG 1, Chelsea 0. There you go. Chelsea already a goal down. That's not a good start. I really thought Chelsea would go through against these. Chelsea a goal down. Who scored it? Who scored it, Chris Kamara? Barcola. Get him to Liverpool. We need some pace in the summer. Dying for a Barcola. Blair Reddits, you happy with Arsenal? I am nonplussed with Arsenal. I am neutral. Ryan, do you think if Spurs loses to Liverpool, it will spell the end for Tudor? Yes, I think Spurs have already started getting their ducks in a row in terms of replacing the manager. We don't know who that'll be. It might well just be a short-term Ryan Mason, Harry Redknapp, Glenn Hoddle. These have all been the ones that have been rumoured. Isn't there an international break after the Forest game? Maybe that's when Spurs make the change, yeah. Could be. Josh, what match are you watching? Real Madrid against City. Jabber, Dyche did the presser before the cup tie and got sacked by us right after. I really could do with him keeping the job until the Liverpool game, though. Just as long as he's in charge for the Liverpool game. I don't want a new manager bounce. Striding neutral. Majority of your videos are obsessed with Arsenal, spouting rubbish about them. You've obviously not watched very many of them, mate. You can only watch maybe one or two. I can only assume you've only watched one or two. Because the vast majority of my lives are not even Arsenal related. Vast majority of them. 130,000 people were watching last night. Watched me against Newcastle and Barcelona. So it's certainly not Arsenal. We didn't talk about Arsenal in the Newcastle-Barca game. Unless someone comes in, generally speaking, and says, hey, what do you think about Arsenal? I'll talk about whoever the chat want to talk about, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not interested. Striding outdoors, don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching your content, just not the Arsenal stuff. Hey, fair enough, whatever works for you, mate. I appreciate you anyway, I really do. Ibs Hamza, admit it, mate, you hate Arsenal. I don't hate Arsenal. I just don't want you to win. I don't want you to win things. That's it. That doesn't mean I hate you. I don't want you to win the league. That doesn't mean I hate the club or the fans or the play. I actually quite like the players, but I'm not. I don't hate at all. O'Reilly. Oh, nearly 1-0 City again. I am Crute. The chat constantly bring up Arsenal, then ask why Key constantly talks about Arsenal. Well, I know. I can't really win, can I? Why not? Why don't I want them to win? Because I think City play better football, and I think, generally speaking, the way that Arsenal play football is abhorrent. I think it's dreadful to watch. I am Crute. Dyche should be a smart appointment. He'd keep them up, and even if they went down, they'd come back up. I don't think Dyche would go there, and I just think Dyche believes he's a Premier League manager now, and I actually think if Dyche went there, he would only go there on the basis that if I keep you up, I get a bit like Sam Allardyce. Do you know when Sam Allardyce went into Leeds? I'm going to come in, I'm going to get a massive paycheck if I keep you up, and that's it. I don't see Sean Dyche going in there and staying there if they go down. Bladderall, we need an Arsenal quiz at half-time. Alright, go on, we'll do one. Jabba says, some Arsenal fans remind me of the pet dog that can't stand anyone else getting affection. Gula is a good prospect. I like Arda Gula. I thought we would have seen maybe Mastantuono tonight, though. Who do you want to win the league in the race right now? City. Yeah, I want City to win it. I say want. Want is a very strong word. I prefer City to win it. CK, what did you think of Madwecki off the bench? Key game changer. He certainly did start making things look a little bit better for Arsenal, but I wouldn't go as far as saying he was a game changer. I mean, he certainly changed the game by diving. Frankie, Arsenal only play this way because we played good free-flowing football for 3 seasons. That's just not true, Frankie. It's just not true. Doku, what a run. Doku, he's got Trent Alexander-Arnold on toast there. And it was great defending from Valverde, getting back and covering his mate. Doku has absolutely done Real Madrid down that left-hand side. Unbelievable stuff from Doku. Rebel MC just realised Trent was on. He'll be first out the door in the summer. Look at the state of that. He gets absolutely legged. He's been sent to the chippy there, Trent. Ball pulled out to the edge of the box. City cleared away by Madrid just about. It's going to be a free kick. Daddy-O, if you think he changed the game by diving or not, that's the very definition of game changing, no? Well, it's not in the traditional sense, no. I think game changing, like if you talk about a game changing player, you talk about a player who comes in and affects the game in a positive way. I don't think he affected the game in a positive way, but I think he got the result. He was part of the decisive moment. Let's say that, being part of the decisive moment that got Arsenal back into the game, however inexplicably, means that he is a game changer. He changed that game, but it's not a game changer in the traditional sense. We're playing word games. 1-0 to Oxford. Could Oxford stay up? Kamani says, oh dear, the dive was better than Tom Daly. We'll take it though. And Daddy-O, I do thought he was great, and if he wasn't nearly killed, he was about to put it top bins. If he wasn't nearly killed. Bob, just do us a favour, lad. Just do us a favour. Just be sound. Just don't spam. Say whatever you want, just don't spam. If you spam, we have to block you. I'd rather not block you. I'd rather you just stay in the chat and be sound. Just be sound. Rasta says, fam, honestly, cheating ref, it's nothing new. Acting like AFC, started these stuff, it's been part of the game. Oh, Rasta, come on, you know for a fact that was a dive. It was shocking. I love Noni Madueke. What's your opinion on Liverpool yesterday? I thought it was a decent performance. Terrible result. Well, maybe not terrible. Not a great result, but actually not a bad performance. Strike. Oh, unlucky from City. Bernardo Silva very nearly putting it 1-0. Striding, what's the shirts in the background? Have they got a story or just shirts you bought? Just shirts that I've bought over the years. I've got loads. So these are just the ones that I've got displayed at the moment. But yeah, that one's probably my favourite one, the green Liverpool kit. The Fiorentina one's maybe my second favourite. I've got a Ronaldinho PSG shirt here. That's a long... Oh, Real Madrid. This must be 1-0. Must be. It is. What a goal. What a goal that is. Unbelievable, Valverde. Do you know what? Comfortably Real Madrid's best player. Don't listen to the bluster. Don't listen to all the noise about Mbappe and Vinny. This fella is absolutely sensational. He's been carrying them for years. Absolutely incredible from Valverde and Madrid. On the counter... City have been the most dominant side in the opening 20 minutes. They've absolutely battered Madrid. Should be 2 or 3 up. But it all comes from a wonderful Courtois pass. It just catches O'Reilly out. And the young man, do you know what? Donnarumma and O'Reilly there, they're guilty. O'Reilly, you can't let the ball bounce. You've got to read that better. And once Valverde's in, I think if Donnarumma's coming out that far, why does he pull his hand away? I tell you what, Donnarumma pulls his hand away there. Something in that. There's something in that. Donnarumma, what are you doing? 1-0 to Real Madrid. Unbelievable stuff. But what on earth is going on there? Why on earth does Donnarumma pull his hand away? I am crew. Get some of us regulars on key and do your own group watch-alongs like the kick-off. I'd love to. I really would love to. Yeah, in an ideal world, I would have more, like, get people on, get regulars on. I'd love it. I've tried to get the technology to be able to do it. John, City are just going down the left and doing nothing with it. City, awful. Mr. Edwards, I rate Valverde. Such an underrated player. Valverde, absolutely world class. Madrid, hala Madrid. Where are we up to? Don't think anyone would have predicted every English side going out at this stage. Ben Hutchinson, why do you hate Arsenal? I don't hate Arsenal, Ben. Connor, you think everything Arsenal get is cheating, bro? No, not everything, just the actual dives. Mr. Edwards, Valverde seems to get a lot of unfair criticism, sir, from what I've seen. He's just been an absolute linchpin for him for so many years. He's played right back. I think he's played centre back at times. He's obviously better in the middle. He's even played off the right, I think, at times. Just a wonderful all-round footballer. He's the Spanish version. I know he's Uruguayan, but he's the Spanish Real Madrid version of James Milner, basically, isn't he? He's that kind of player. Just can do everything. You can put him anywhere, he'll give you an 8.5, 9 out of 10. The Spanish La Liga's answer. Let's call it La Liga's answer rather than the Spanish, because I know he's Uruguayan. La Liga's answer to James Milner. That's basically what Valverde is. Kieran, what was the Arsenal pen given for key? I was out, didn't get to see it. It was a dive. It was just a clear dive. Watch it back, mate. You'll see it. John, play good football and losing. Maybe Arteta's onto something. Yeah, play crap all game. Just dive in the last minute. You'll get a point. When's the international break? 23rd, I think it is, of March. Yeah. Because you want to see, honestly, the schedule goes from being unbelievably, like, packed with loads of, like, top-end games. Sunday the 22nd or 23rd of March, we've got Newcastle against Sunderland at 12 o'clock. Then we're doing the Carabao Cup final, Arsenal against City. And then 8 o'clock, I'm doing Real Madrid against Atletico. It's going to be an unbelievable weekend, that, to top off the weekend. But then we've got 2 weeks after that, basically, to the... I think like the 3rd or 4th of April, we're going to be watching Gateshead against York City, Wigan against Leyton Orient. We're going to watch a bit of lower league football. We're even going to be doing Barcelona Real Madrid in the Women's Champions League's quarter-final. So we're going to do a bit of women's football and some international footy, of course, during that 2-week break. So a game every day. I'm going to stick to my pledge of giving you a game every day. We do one watch-along every single day on this channel. And if you like that, hit like, hit subscribe, you'll see it every day. I am Crute. I don't know if the Uruguayan Valverde would appreciate being called the Spanish Milner. Stacey, the Arsenal player dived so well he forgot he was in the wrong sport. And John says, Bosh, 1-0 Coventry. Phil Gibb, you are a secret Man City lover and fake Liverpool supporter. The Liverpool tattoos would suggest otherwise. Celebrating the goal against Arsenal like a banshee and hardly making any remarks regarding the goal against Man City. Well, that's because I expect City to win. I'm borderline rooting for City. Why do you think, even though we're the best league in the world, we've never seen the best players apart from Cristiano? Weather. As simple as weather. I think that's all it is. Weather and culture. And you know, we're not a great country to live in anymore. We're not a particularly brilliant country to live in. Especially if you're living in London as well. London's quite a dangerous place to be honest. So I can totally understand why some people might look at it and go, well, I'd rather just go and play in the sunshine. Go and play in the sunshine in Madrid or Barca. Much better. Much better. Better food. Cheaper. Better culture. Just everything's better. Ronan, why are you rooting for City when your team is still in the comp? Well, my team's not playing right now, mate. So I've got to root for someone. And well, I don't really need to... If Real Madrid win, if City win, I don't lose any sleep. I'm not like desperate either way for City or Real Madrid to win. But, you know, if I'm celebrating one side's got... I think City will win. I'm backing City. But I don't really care. I'm watching because I enjoy watching football. And that's what we do here. Kitty A1 says, do a watch along with Mark Goldbridge when United play Liverpool. You'll have to ask him. You'll have to ask him for me. Go in his chat and say, do a watch along with Key. I'll happily do a watch along with Mark Goldbridge for United Liverpool. Oh, what a ball. They're in again, Madrid. Valverde. Oh, it's third. He's done it again. It's 2. Oh, my goodness me. What a ball from Vinny. Bit of a deflection. But Valverde now with his left foot pulls it across. Donnarumma, no chance. City. My goodness me. I can't believe this is the very definition of kind of what we saw last night with the Liverpool Galatasaray game. Liverpool played well, we got beat. City have played really well in the opening 20 minutes. 7 minutes of madness and they're 2-0 down. That's all it takes in the Champions League. Oh, it's a wonderful first touch from Valverde and what a strike into the far corner. Unbelievable. It's 1-1 as well in the Chelsea game. Malo Gusto scored. Malo Gusto makes it 1-1. Goals are plenty. See, we've been starved of goals in the Arsenal game too. Just a boring contest. Arsenal making it a non-event. And as soon as we actually watch a proper game of football, two teams going at each other. There's 2 goals in the opening 20-25 minutes. Brilliant. This is what footy's about. We're back to proper footy. 2 good teams really going at it. Jet Life, I love watching footy. Yes, that's what we do here, mate, as well. We love watching footy as well. Loads of different fans in the chat. Doesn't matter who you support. We all banter each other, but we all love watching football. That's the one thing that unites us. We love watching footy. Daddy, I'll give it a rest, Key. Come on. Come on. Don't be like that. Keem, how many goals in the Liverpool game? Did you not see it? It was 1-0. Yeah, it was only 1 in the Liverpool game. 2 already here in the Madrid City one. Donnarumma needs to be subbed immediately. I don't understand at all how he pulls his hand away from that first one. I have no idea. Connor says, Key, I can't lie, you did say footy was not always about goals, like the game we watched yesterday, Newcastle v Barca. Yeah, but I understand the game isn't always about goals, but the game before the first goals happened, at 0-0, this was a good game, wasn't it? Why? Because City had already gone at him and they really took there'd been 3 or 4 clear chances. City had really gone at Real Madrid and they left the back door open, basically. That's what we've seen. That's what I'm getting at. It's not always about goals in the game. Goals in the game doesn't always equal entertainment. Teams having a go at each other. That's what it's about. Or even just one team. Even just one team actually having a go. Especially if you're the better team on the pitch. Ben says Joel said he didn't want to commit with his feet outside the box. That doesn't make any sense to me. James Willits, we're 1 up. Get it. Kieran at 0-0 in the Newcastle game. It was a really good game too. No, it wasn't. That was awful, that Newcastle game. Barely a shot in the game, to be honest. Connor, Newcastle did very well. Just a shame about the foolish tackle at the end to ruin it. Well, we are going to be live for this again. Listen, whatever the scoreline tonight, by the way, whatever the scoreline, it's 1-0 Bodo! Bodo Glimpton in front! Yes, Bodo 1-0 and in front. Love that. Go on, Bodo. We're going to be live next week for Bodo Glimt in Sporting Lisbon. So next week, if you want to watch along with me, we're going to be doing Bodo against Sporting. Straight after that, I think it's Liverpool. Straight after that on the Tuesday. No, it's not. Liverpool are the Wednesday, aren't they? Who's on the Tuesday? Is it City, Real Madrid? I think it is, isn't it? I think it's Bodo Sporting, then it's City, Real Madrid, and then on the Wednesday we're doing Newcastle, Barcelona, followed by Liverpool, Galatasaray. So if you want to watch these next week, if you want to watch the return leg, another watch along, Madrid and City, make sure you've hit like, make sure you've subscribed. We'll be there for them again. City bottling the Champions League. Isle of Noni Madweki, do you think Arsenal looks scared to go forward at the moment? We almost seem nervous. Your thoughts? I wouldn't say nervous. No, I wouldn't say nervous, but I would say that I think it's a philosophy thing. I think Arteta doesn't want to commit too many bodies forward because he's a risk-averse manager. That's how he is, to be honest. Thank you very much, Mr. Edwards. Madrid are the masters of absorbing pressure. They are indeed. Very much so. They've always been that sort of a team as well, Real Madrid, aren't they? That they don't necessarily have to be in the game. They don't have to be playing well. They're just moments teams, and they'll a moment team, rather, in that they can just one little lapse in concentration, and there you go. They just punish you. They're so good at that. Sporting get Bodoed everywhere they go. What are we saying? Sorry, James, if we win tonight, do you think we'll survive? Who are you on about? Are you on about West Brom? Are you on about Oxford? Who are you on about? Tudor to Liverpool next season. Shahid, the score is wonky. It says 0-0. Oh yeah, why is it not updated? That's annoying. Hang on a second. We'll have to update it then. We'll have to fix that because I'm not having that. Let me see if I can refresh it some way. Still 0-0. Oh, okay. Right. Well, hang on a second. We'll get shut of that, and I'll put a new I'll put a new one up. One sec. unlucky. City pressing. Got to get one back. Doku. He's got Trent down that side. He really has got him down that side. Right, match time. Let me see if I can get this going. And it should work, actually. Oh, hang on. I've just realised we've still got the added time thing on. Hang on. There you go. That's better. Right. That's so annoying, that. Right. Scoreboard. There you go. Right. Real Madrid City. Scoreboard's on. And it's 2-0. Sorry about that. Cheers for that, folks. Lille Villa key. Shall I watch that? That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing Lille Villa tomorrow. So maybe, yeah, watch Lille Villa tomorrow, 5:45. And then I'm going to be watching Palace Larnaca straight after that. Schmidt Meta, Arsenal done what Liverpool couldn't do yesterday. Draw away from home after playing badly. Stuff of champions, lad. Listen to him. Wazard, how you doing, Key? Good to see you, Luke. I'm good, man. Thank you. Daddy-o, what do you use to watch all these games outside of Sky and TNT? Wondering if there's anything I need to buy to get more games now. No, just Sky, TNT. For the National League games, it's DAZN. We have Amazon Prime anyway. Amazon Prime gets you Premier Sports. Premier Sports gets you most of the Spanish games. Me missus, she loves Disney Plus because she watches some TV show on it. I can't even remember what it is now off the top of my head. She's obsessed with... She's watching like Yellowstone and stuff like that. So she's watching some show on Disney Plus. It might even be... Oh, I don't know. It might be some like Housewives of... I don't know. Whatever. She watches some Disney Plus show. And by getting Disney Plus, you can watch La Liga. So... And there's loads of other games. Loads of other shows that are on Disney Plus. And games that are on there. So Disney Plus, DAZN, Prime... Sky and TNT, they are the only 5 that I have. And then the occasional, like, you might need to get, like, one football. I've watched games on one football before as well. I love Noni Madueke. What do you think the Champions League final will be? Champions League final will be Liverpool-Arsenal. I'm calling it now. Liverpool-Arsenal Champions League final. Real Madrid, says Abraham Jimenez. Jabba, only 5 services. I know, and it's going to be 6 next year because Paramount Plus is coming in. So it'll be 5 next year. ITV have some La Liga. They do, but I watch La Liga 2. So in the international break coming up, we're doing La Liga 2. Oh, City again, nearly far stick. It's a corner on the near post that gets whipped in. Semenyo now, it's going to be another corner. City still applying a lot of pressure, but Real Madrid withstanding it. Harry Redknapp knows Tottenham Hotspur or even Ryan Mason. I get Disney Plus free with my bank. Oh, nice. Lovely. HBO series is Discovery Plus in a couple of weeks' time. PSG 2, Chelsea 1. There you go. Who scored for PSG? City corner. It's Dembele who's got the goal. Headed away by Real Madrid. That's too easy. Far too easy. Hala Madrid, says Regis. And Ryan, come on PSG. Well... PSG so far 2-1 up. I still think Chelsea go through, I've got to say. I said 2-2 tonight. I'm going to stick with my 2-2 prediction for that Chelsea-Real Madrid game. It's in Paris, isn't it? Sorry. Semenyo will be the game changer, says Larby Millicent. He's not really got on the ball that much. Doku has been City's most dangerous player. Every time he picks the ball up, he's got Trent. Daddy, that's good. Then I don't have DAZN, so maybe my Setanta site won't let me use my VPN no more, so I had to pay for it all, because to actually go to Ukraine seems a bit much. Yeah, to be honest, DAZN is only really worth it for the National League and the occasional, like, La Liga game. But yeah, I have to get DAZN because when the National League's on, when it's the international break, the National League's usually the only game we can watch. They put 3 men on Doku at one point. That's the only way they're going to stop him. And that might mean that maybe it frees up some room for Semenyo on the other side, or, maybe leaves a bit of space for Haaland or something. They can't keep doing that. It's a wonderful goal, that, from Valverde, but I still think the keeper's sus. Still think you've got to look at Donnarumma there. It's a questionable decision from Donnarumma to come out, and once you come all that way, to then pull your hand away. Great pass in. Here's Semenyo. Over to Doku. Into the area. Far post. Too easy for Courtois, that one. And now Real Madrid on the counter again. Here's Vinny. Vinny into the box. This is danger. Vinny pulls it back. Trent. Oh. It's Arda Güler. It's not Trent. They look alike, don't they? Oh my God! Oh my God! What a goal! It's a hat-trick from Valverde, and what a finish that is! Oh my God! This is absolutely open the draw, top tier goal, unbelievable stuff. Valverde there. This is like Matt Letizia. Matt Letizia in his prime for Southampton. Little dink over the top. It's a wonderful pass to him. Who is it who actually plays the pass? It's a hat-trick, a first half hat-trick from Valverde. Güler lays it off. It's Brahim Diaz. Wow. Wow, what a goal. Mark Guehi is nowhere. Get back to Crystal Palace, Mark Guehi. He's absolutely done you there. It's absolutely sensational, that, from Valverde. That's ridiculous stuff. Absolutely out of this world from Valverde. Good night, Vienna. Good night, Manchester. The Anfield Vortex, in your opinion, which channel is best for live coverage of Liverpool games, mate? Live coverage of Liverpool games? I don't know. Probably TNT, I would say. I think TNT do all right. I prefer TNT, watching Liverpool on TNT, than I do to Sky. Valverde is a proper Real Madrid player. That's what they're about. Yeah. You'd absolutely kill for a Valverde in your team. He's so good. He's literally... I don't think he's got a weakness, really. He can do everything. He can do absolutely everything. Oh, Real Madrid pinch it back. City got to get a goal here. They've got to find a way of making 2-0 Bodo. Oh my God, 2-0 Bodo Glimt. Oh, hey, they're knocking Arsenal out, aren't they, next round? Oh my God, come on, Bodo. Bodo Glimt sailing through past Sporting Lisbon. It's happening. Bodo to win the Champions League. Bodo Glimt to winning, 2-0 in front. Absolutely incredible. Man City are getting cooked, says Bailey. Ollie, you going to change the game? No, absolutely not. Never change the game. Never, ever, ever change the game. Government name unknown. I don't think an English team are winning the Champions League. Listen, I still think Liverpool will go far. There was a certain unnamed content creator last night who was saying that allegedly, I haven't seen it, but someone came in the chat and said that he's worried Liverpool will win the Champions League because it'll keep Slot in a job. That's the sort of stuff we're dealing with. Anfield Vortex, cheers for that. I've got to sign with someone, so just wondered, been looking at Discovery Plus too. Well, I haven't got Discovery Plus, so yeah, I have no idea about that one, mate. But for me, TNT is probably better than Sky. But you probably get more value from Sky. I don't know. They're all much of a muchness, really. Savinho, Mendy just absolutely bodies him. Great defending from Real Madrid. Man City are a big loser, says Asumu. And broken verdict. He's scared you'll win the Champions League because it'll keep Slot in the job. Yeah, that was the one. That was it. Yeah. Half-time. Sanchez, you also have annoying Liverpool fans as much as we have annoying Arsenal fans. Yeah, we do, Sanchez. Yeah, there's annoying Chelsea fans and United fans and City fans and everyone else as well. There's just annoying people. Just sometimes they wear different coloured football tops. That third goal from Valverde is ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's absolutely ridiculous. That is absolutely outrageous. But there you go. Right. Half-time. 3-0. Sorry, I've just realised we didn't even do the third goal. Right, 3-0. Second half will be underway shortly. Top 17. Oh, sorry. Welsh Wing. Quiz time. Excluding wingers, the top 10... top 17. Excluding wingers, the top 17... highest scoring midfielders in Champions League history. Woo! Excluding wingers, the top 17 highest scoring midfielders. Iniesta. This is the halftime quiz, by the way. The top 17 highest scoring midfielders in Champions League history, excluding wingers. You can't have wingers. So no Messi, no Cristiano Ronaldo. Zidane. I don't think it'll be Zidane. No, I don't think it'll be Zidane. Lampard, certainly. I'm almost certain Lampard. Probably Scholes as well. Lampard, Scholes. Gerrard. Bet Gerrard's in there. Gerrard got a fair few. Zidane's 13th. Okay, Zidane is 13th. What do I know? Gerrard is 5th. Right, Gerrard's 5th. What about Scholes? De Bruyne. Lampard. Prince Rupert. Messi's not he said no wingers. Wingers are not allowed. It's only midfielders. Ballack. I bet Ballack's not a bad shout. Kaka. Oh, yes. Kaka. Surely Kaka. Kaka's got to be in there. 4th is Lampard. Right, so Gerrard 5th, Lampard 4th, Zidane 13th. KDB is 9th, De Bruyne 9th. Bruno Fernandes, no chance. Not Bruno Fernandes. Pirlo, Xavi, nah, they never scored anywhere near enough. Bet Seedorf's not a bad shout. Clarence Seedorf, what about Clarence Seedorf? He played for so long. Yeah, so this is the quiz. The halftime quiz is the top 17 highest scoring midfielders in Champions League history. When we say midfielders, wingers are not included. So get rid of your Ronaldinhos, your Salahs, your Messis, your Cristiano Ronaldos. They don't count. Scholes is 16th. Okay. Iniesta. What about Iniesta? Ballack is 10th. Seedorf. Kaka is 2nd. Kaka's 2nd. Ballack 10th. Scholes 16th. Seedorf is 18th. Oh, so Seedorf just misses out. Totti. I bet Totti would Totti count? Surely Totti counts. Iniesta's third. Right. So Iniesta, Scholes, Zidane, Lampard, Gerrard, Kaká, De Bruyne, Seedorf, Ballack. Who else? Totti, Giggs. Does Giggs count as a winger? I don't know. You'd have to ask Welsh Wing. Foden, Essien, Nedved. Yeah, they're probably all worth a shout. Foden. Surely not Foden yet. You've got to think of players who've retired. I'd be astonished if it's any of them. Patrick Vieira? Nah, surely not Patrick. Edgar Davids? I'm trying to think of goal-scoring midfielders. Goal-scoring midfielders who were like in the Champions League like every year. Modric. Can't include wingers. Midfielders only. I'm struggling here. Fabregas. Yeah, Fabregas is 6th. Oh, we should have got that. He played as a number 9 for a while, didn't he, as well? Not Foden. Okay, Foden's out. Essien. What about Essien? Bernardo Silva, maybe. Pires. Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller maybe more of a centre-forward. We've had Lampard. So far, this is the quiz, by the way. We are doing the top 17 Champions League highest goal-scoring midfielders in Champions League history, wingers not included. So no Messi, no Ronaldinho, no Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric is 15th. So far we've got Modric in 15th. We've got Fabregas 6th. We've got Ballack 10th. Seedorf 18th. De Bruyne 9th. Kaká 2nd. Gerrard 5th. Lampard 4th. Zidane 13th. Scholes 16th. Iniesta 3rd. Muller is 1st. Oh, so we are counting Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller 1st. Okay. Bit of a cheeky one, that. I wouldn't have said Muller, but hey, there you go. What do we know? Steve McManaman, Honda. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Who else? Kroos, Casemiro. Deco. Deco. Maybe outside chance with Deco. I wonder. I'd never call Muller a midfielder. No, not me either. But hey, there you go. James Rodriguez. Rui Costa. Oh, come on. Rui Costa's got to be in there. Surely Rui Costa. Owen Hargreaves. You said Foden. No, I think Foden is ruled out. Kroos is 19th. So Kroos is outside, as is Seedorf. Deco is 24th. What about Rui Costa? Lucho Gonzalez, not James Rodriguez. Yaya Toure. I bet Yaya Toure is not a bad shout. Yeah, maybe Yaya Toure could be up there. Yaya Toure. Who else? Figo. Again, he would be more of a winger, wouldn't he? Manuel Ugarte. Ozil. Come on, it's got to be Ozil. Yeah, Ozil's got to be in there. Ozil 1,000,000% has to be in there. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Rivaldo. Yeah, I think Rivaldo probably counts. Ozil, Rivaldo. What about Ozil and Rivaldo? Not Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure is out. Ozil and Rivaldo. Didier Mann. Hot take. Bodo Glimt to make it to the semis. Yes. We're all rooting for Bodo. Luis Enrique. Again, another fantastic shout. I bet Luis Enrique is up there, you know. Luis Enrique. Surely Luis Enrique, Rivaldo. Ozil's 20th. Wow. Ozil's 20th. Rivaldo? Rivaldo's a winger. Okay, Rivaldo doesn't count. Rivaldo doesn't count. Bergkamp, you can't have Bergkamp. Don't think Bergkamp is in there. James Milner? Verratti? Yeah, Verratti's a good shout. Mo Kabir. Maybe Verratti. Luis Enrique, Verratti, Milner. Again, around for a long, long time. James Milner, could he be in there at a push? Not a bad shout. We've already got Luka Modric. What about Pirlo? I think Pirlo's already been put in. What about Steven Gerrard? We've already had Steven Gerrard. Just to give a rundown of the ones we've had so far. We had Iniesta in 3rd. Scholes in 16th. Zidane 13th. Lampard is 4th. Gerrard 5th. Kaká 2nd. De Bruyne is 9th. Seedorf was 18th. Ballack 10th. Fabregas 6th. Modric 15th. Thomas Muller 1st. Toni Kroos 19th. Deco is 24th. Ozil 20th. And that's all we know so far. Hulk and Royce were wingers. Can't have Royce. Apparently Hulk, Royce, no. Can't have Hulk and Royce. Claudio Marquisio. For duck's sake says, well, that's Real Madrid through. City aren't coming back from that. Don't know, the stranger things happened in the Champions League. Like Arsenal scoring open play goal. I couldn't even finish that sentence, to be fair. Gundogan, Mario Götze. Yeah, Götze, Gundogan. Both good answers. I like those. Götze, Gundogan, maybe Marquisio. Did we ask about Totti? What about Totti? Ronaldinho is 8th. I thought we said no wingers. Ronaldinho's not a winger. Fucking hell. Goodness me. Hey, listen. Hey, the quizmaster's always right. You're not going to get any criticism from me, mate. But fucking hell, Ronaldinho's not a winger. I don't know. I think we might have stepped into the twilight zone there. Wesley Sneijder. I bet Snyder's up there. Yeah, Sneijder might be a good shout. What about Sneijder? Gundogan is 22nd. Did we say Totti? Totti was a forward. Okay, Totti we can't have. Totti we can't have. But Ronaldinho and Muller we can. Hey, it's fun. It's good fun. I enjoy it. Come on. Hazard. Well, listen, Hazard's probably as good a shout as any. If Ronaldinho's not a midfielder, maybe Hazard. David Silva. I bet David Silva is. What about David Silva? Surely we're having David Silva. You've got to give us David Silva, Welsh wing. Or is he a number 10? De Rossi. Wayne Rooney in his Everton days. Wesley Sneijder's 7th. There we go. Hey, Wesley Sneijder. Let's have Wesley Sneijder. Leon Osman. Yeah, Aussie. Get Aussie in there. Robin. JJ Okocha. Robin's a midfielder. We've already got Frank Lampard, I know. Robin's a winger. Okay, not Robin. Marco Reus. Laudrup. No, Laudrup's an interesting shout. David Silva's 19th. So hang on a minute. How many have we got to get? We've not got first yet, have we? Have we not got... Oh, we have. Muller. Sorry. We've got first, second. So first was Muller. Second was Kaká. Third was Iniesta. Who was 4th? Lampard 4th. Gerrard 5th. Fabregas 6th. We've not yet got... Oh, yeah, we have. Sneijder was 7th. Who was 8th? We haven't got 8th yet, have we? No, we haven't got 8th. We got De Bruyne 9th. We got Ballack 10th. Oh, sorry, Ronaldinho 8th, yeah. Oh, so we've basically got like the top 11 so far. Not Laudrup. Dybala. Pogba. Veron. Pogba and Veron. Possibilities. I like both of those answers. Ravel Morrison. Schweinsteiger. Tim Cahill. Thea, how do you feel about City losing 3-0? You okay? I'm good, mate. It's been a good game, hasn't it? Valverde, unbelievable performance. Dybala is 11th. Fucking hell. Dybala is 11th. Okay. Totti is a centre-forward, apparently. Busquets. I don't think Busquets scored that many, did he? Roy Keane. Yeah, Roy Keane's a good answer. Bet Keno got a fair few. Muller's number 1. Affectionate Cake Slice. What a name that is, by the way. Affectionate Cake Slice. Ils vont Bognant, Real Madrid. DS, we've been slightly the better team. Second goal, unfortunate. Oh, is that for Chelsea, DS? Welsh wing, De Bruyne is 9th. We got that one. Roy Keane. What about Roy Keane? Fellaini. Kante. Quite a few names getting thrown in there. Here we go. This is the second one. Dembele. It's a good goal, that. Good finish from Dembele. Valverde. Yeah, I was going to say, I bet Valverde tonight after 3 goals. Valverde's probably not far off. Who's coming on for Real Madrid here? He only looks small. Who is that? Who's coming on? He's tiny. Fran Garcia for Mendy. Goodness me, he's absolutely... How tall's Fran Garcia? Fran Garcia's like... Vidal is 12th. Fucking hell. Vidal 12th. Not Keane. Who else are we missing now then? Let's just have a quick run through. DS, I say unfortunate because it came from a chance we created. I see. I apologise. Okay. Right. We are very nearly underway for the second half here at the Bernabéu. Real Madrid 3-0 up. Absolutely outrageous to see this. But Real Madrid are 3-0 up. And the game could be over. Could be game over. 1-0 to Middlesbrough. You've only got 14th to get now. Hang on a minute. Let me write them down again. So, first was... So, we've got Muller. Second was Kaká. Muller, Kaká, Iniesta, Lamps, Gerrard, Fabregas was 6th. Who was 7th? Schneider, Ronaldinho. Who was 9th? Who was 9th? Oh, De Bruyne, KDB. 10th was Ballack. 11th. 11th I haven't got. Oh, sorry, Dybala. Dybala was 11th. Then it was Vidal. 13th. Who was 13th? Zidane. 14th you said we haven't got. 15th. I didn't see anyone put 15th in. Oh, Modric, sorry. Zidane, Modric. 16th was Scholes. And who was 17th? I haven't got 17th. Real Madrid in the box. Strike! Oh, must be! Oh, nearly 4. Sweet Lord, Madrid nearly 4 up. Rakitic. Alonso's 18th. You already said Dingy was 18th, didn't you? Seedorf. You said Seedorf was 18th. Alonso's 18th. Juan Mata, Bellingham, Casemiro, Kevin Prince Boateng. Di Maria. Yeah, what about Di Maria? Bet Di Maria's up there. Kimmich. Di Maria, Kimmich, Raja Nangolan, Rakitic. Any of them. Welsh wing. Fabian Ruiz. It's going to be a City corner here. Bastian Schweinsteiger. It was Schweinsteiger. Oh, okay, well, Schweinsteiger was the last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, sorry, Schweinsteiger was the missing one. Right, so there's still one left to get. Raul Meireles, Lo Celso, Joe Cole. Feels like we've named everyone here. City corner. Far post, must be. Oh, sitter. Sitter at the back stick from young O'Reilly, who scored here last time he was in the Bernabéu. Very nearly 3-1. Oh, it's a corner kick. It comes over everyone. Courtois in no man's land. And all O'Reilly has to do is get it on target. And it should be there. It should be there. Can't believe he doesn't get that in the net. Rakitic is 14th. Right, there you go. So that was courtesy of Welsh Wing. Thanks very much, mate. Really appreciate the quiz. That was the top highest scoring midfielders in Champions League history, excluding wingers. So we had Rakitic, Schweinsteiger, Scholes, Modric, Zidane, Vidal, Dybala, Ballack, De Bruyne, Ronaldinho, Schneider, Fabregas, Gerrard, Lampard, Iniesta, Kaká, and Thomas Muller. There you go. Love that. Now we can get to watching the game. Not having Dino on there. City sitter. John Tony says they're out. Do you think? I don't know. You can't rule City out. There's still a long way to go in this one. Long, long way to go. Whoever's 18th has been robbed by Ronaldinho. 18th was Seedorf. Clarence Seedorf maybe should have been in there. I love Noni Madueke. You see you're getting a lot of hate, mate. Just want to check if you're all okay, football aside. It's very nice of you to say, mate. I'm fine. I'm fine. Water off a duck's back. It's all good. 90 minutes is a long, long time at the Etihad. It is. Listen, if Real Madrid can beat City 3-0 here, City can absolutely beat Real Madrid 3-0 at the Etihad, and I'm confident of that. Gay is not Champions League standard. Well, I certainly wasn't sold on him for Liverpool. Here's Doku. Pulls it in. Must be. Big chance for City. Straight out of play for a goal kick. Harley Quinn. What team do you support? Only just found your channel. I'm a Liverpool fan, Harley. Yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan. But we watch everyone on this channel. This is what we do every day. We watch games of football together. Doesn't matter who you support. If you're not, listen, many people have different fan channels that they go to every day, and that's all good. But we watch games of football together. Doesn't matter who you support. There'll always be a game on every single day on this channel. That's what we do. So we'll be watching the National League when the international break's on. We'll be watching Wales against Bosnia. I'm going to do Wales-Bosnia. We're going to do both of the England friendlies. I wasn't really sold on it. I was really scratching around to see. To be honest, I might ask you guys in the chat which games we should do, because I can't really be arsed watching England against Uruguay and England against Japan in pre-World Cup friendlies. It's going to be boring as anything, isn't it? But like watching Arsenal. So honestly, I might see if we can watch, because on the same day there's La Liga 2. Second Division La Liga games are on, and they may be a better watch. City getting spanked. Liverpool have disappointed me a lot this season. Government name unknown says, you know what I thought? City haven't even played that bad. It's just that one player's been all over them. It's true, yeah. But again, all you'll hear is that City are dreadful, City are awful, blah, blah, blah. But again, it's from people who don't understand football. City have been, you could genuinely make a case here. I'm not saying they have been, but you could make a case that City have been the better side in this game so far. It's not been a bad away performance, has it? You've just been absolutely undone by a long ball over the top and maybe a mistake from your young lad, O'Reilly. You've made a mistake. You can maybe look past that one. But after that, it's just two moments of absolute genius from Valverde. Two absolutely fantastic finishes right out of the top drawer. Can't really fight against that. There's no real plan to beat that. You can't do anything against it. Jabber, I can think of 115 reasons to dislike City. And Prince Rupert, for sure, an actual competitive match is much better than an international friendly, even if it's La Liga 2. Yes. Yeah, I was thinking that, to be honest. Julius, can you please do an Aldershot game? Well, I was going to do, there was an Aldershot game on. I have already done an Aldershot game on Premier League, Dad. But, yeah, I'm thinking we're going to do York City against Gateshead. I can't remember what the Aldershot game was. It's in a couple of weeks. We was going to do the Aldershot game. It's on DAZN. But no, I don't think we're going to do that one. I've promised Joe that at some point I'll do a Gateshead game. So I'm keeping my promise. York City against Gateshead. Real Madrid might need another goal to be certain. Crazy that, innit? That they need to be 4-0 up in the first leg to really believe that they're through. Didn't City beat them like 5-0 at the Etihad not that long ago? Sure they snotted Madrid. Any chance of you watching a Truro game for us lot in Cornwall? Well, Truro's on it. Truro rooted to the bottom of the table, aren't they, sadly? But yeah, there was a Truro game on. And the same night, I think, as York and Gateshead. Ball down the right-hand side. City. Semenyo. Got to get it right here. Good save by Courtois. Schmidt-Meta. What is City? Drop points to West Ham. Get eliminated by Madrid. And also lose to Arsenal in the cup final. All in a week, Key. Well, yeah, what if? What if? Goals are worth more than pretty football. Pep must be sacked. Joe, evening, been busy, so I had to pop out. No worries, mate. No worries. All good to see you. I've just been telling them that we're going to be watching Gateshead. We're going to be doing your team, Gateshead against York City, in a couple of weeks' time during the international break. So you'll be pleased to hear we're doing a Gateshead game. How about an MLS game? Don't worry, I'm not that interested either. The only problem with the MLS games is that they're on at like stupid o'clock. Fish and a Reese cake. You should do a South Shields game. They're top of the league. Real Madrid are in. Vinny should be. Penalty, got to be. Donnarumma, must be a pen. It is a pen. It's gonna be 4-0 Real Madrid. Oh my goodness me. Oh, he just rounded him, Vinny. It was great feet. It was fabulous feet. Just again, a long ball over the top, just undoing Manchester City. And Vinny's one-on-one. He's got Diaz with him. He's one-on-one with a keeper. He rounds Donnarumma. And again, Donnarumma just swiping. It's just a lazy throw out. Yeah, it's just so bad. There you go. Clearest penalty you're ever likely to see. Vinny didn't need much encouragement to go down, but there's nothing wrong with that. It is a penalty, all right. It's going to be 4-0. 4-0. Wow. Donnarumma tonight. I love Noni Madueke. I think I'm a bit behind. What minute are you in? 56, 17, 18, 19. John says, keep playing that beautiful football, City. It's working. And Bladderball, will Pep start clawing at his head? Predicting a penalty save, says Julius. I can't see it, you know. I can't see it this time. I think it's going to be a Vinicius Jr. They should have given it to Valverde. Let Valverde get 4. But Vinny's stepping up. It's going to be 4, this. I'm telling you. Here we go. Right-footed. Vinny. He saved it. Oh, Vinny. What are you doing, you absolute numpty? Oh, no. It was like the Dango Ouattara penalty the other night in the Brentford game. Madness from Vinny. He just rolls it. It's the worst. Why do players insist on doing this? If you've got a penalty, run up and just leather it in. Leather it in. Get it on target. You'll score 99 times out of 100. Why are they trying to do this stupid, like, stuttered, staggered run up? Yeah, you will hold your hand up. Absolute ridiculous decision. Saved. And now how important could that be come the end of this tie? Is that something that Real Madrid look back on and say, should it have been that one that meant, you know, should have took us through? Absolutely shocking penalty. Arrogance of the player, says Photography. And Legend FK, he was trying to be fancy. No one is impressed. It's Chelsea 2-2. PSD 2, Chelsea 2. Who scored? Chris Kamara. Who is it? Enzo Fernandez. I did say 2-2, didn't I? Desmond. Bodo Glimt to win the Champions League. Let's hope so. I hear cheering. Did PSG score? No, Chelsea have scored. It's 2-2, government name unknown. 2-2. Enzo Fernandez, Chelsea have just equalised. Joe, key, our match should be good. Rob Elliott's turned us around and on the realms of escaping relegation. We were bottom 2 weeks ago. Well, there you go. Well, that's what we're going to be watching again. We'll watch a bit of that. You're right, Key. 2-2, Chelsea, PSG. Yes. I am crew. Rate these comebacks. Istanbul, Dortmund, Barca, and then Barca, PSG. Istanbul is definitely number one. I think Barca PSG was... Do you know what? I'll put Barca PSG ahead of the Dortmund game. But then I'd do Liverpool Barca after Istanbul. And then I'd do Barca PSG. Doku, City's best player tonight. Yes. Doku's comfortably been City's best player. Every time they've got the ball to him, they've needed to put 2 or 3 Madrid players on him. Because Trent Alexander-Arnold just cannot cope. He can't cope with him. Great ball in. Semenyo. Great defending from young... Little Fran Garcia on the left-hand side. Harley, who's the best signing of the season for the Premier League? Granit Xhaka for me, Harley. Who do you think? Government name unknown. Watching Haaland manhandle defenders in the box is so fun to watch. I am crew. We didn't even play that badly in the 3-0. We would have won on another night. We battered him at the Nou Camp, didn't we? Yeah, we absolutely battered him that night. City surprisingly so open in midfield. You can't beat Anfield 2005. Absolutely not. Unbelievable. The best night. And because of that night, I got that tattoo. I don't know if you can see it. Siempre es posible. Anything is possible. For me, it's Istanbul. Our team was bang average, and that Milan team was sensational. Yeah, it was very improbable when you looked at the Milan team and you saw Stam, Cafu, Maldini, Nesta at the back. Midfield of Pirlo, Gattuso, Kaká, Crespo, Shevchenko. I mean, just like back to front worldies. Hala Madrid, says Charles Boateng. Bladderball, I'd take Xhaka back at Arsenal. And 3 stars says, I reckon you guys could be in for a tough game now at the weekend. Pep will not take this result lightly. Surely that's a little bit of hopium 3-star. Harley, I think Lamens for the price and quality United got out of him for 18 mil. I mean, to be honest, Senna Lamens I think has done okay. I don't think he's been brilliant, he's just been okay. He's a young goalkeeper. He's saved what he's needed to save. He's never really pulled anything off that he's like, wow, unbelievable. Vinny. But he's saved what he's needed to save. And I think off corners and crosses, he's made a massive difference to United. Real Madrid, strike. Oh, Fran Garcia just off the bench. Oh, it was Gula. Arda Gula. Lamens change United's whole dynamic. I just feel like he's more confident than any of his predecessors on crosses. Like, that's been the big change. That because the Premier League has become so dominated by long balls in, high balls, crosses, long throws, Senna Lamens is a game changer for United in that sense because he's so dominant aerially. But actually, as a goalkeeper, shot stopping, saving, what you'd associate with goalkeepers. He's a bit mid, but he's only a kid. He's only young, so maybe in time that will improve. There's been goals where if they've gone in and you looked at and gone, no, he probably should have saved that, And then there's been goals that have gone in and he's saved the shots that he's needed to save. Let's just say that. Joe Key, how the hell did a back line of Burn, aging Trippier, Thiaw and Hall keep Rafinha, Yamal and Lever quiet last night? They never got the ball to him. That was the problem. It actually wasn't the back line. It was the midfield. I actually think you won that game in midfield. It was Joe Linton and Tonali just legged Barca's midfield all over the place. They never actually got the ball to the midfield to be able to control the ball and get it out to Yamal. That's been the problem. And what happened after a while is Barca tried to bypass the press. You saw it happen. They tried to play over the top of the midfield. But obviously, Rafinha is not going to dominate, Dan Burn or Chow or Lamine Yamal not going to dominate Dan Burn or who was the left back? Who was the left back for Newcastle last night? Can't even remember who the Newcastle left back was now. I know Trippier was on the right, wasn't he? Who was on the left? Harley, yes, what United got out of him for cheap. That's why I think he's been the best for the price. Yeah, he's been all right. He has been all right. Ramsey as well. Sorry, yes, Ramsey. I think Ramsey's done really well. Yeah, thought Ramsey, Tonali, Joe Linton, that midfield yesterday was what got Newcastle over the line. Lewis Hall, apologies. Yeah, of course, Lewis Hall, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Lewis Hall, Burn, and Chow, and I mean Trippier to some extent, they were just tasked with, when the ball goes over, just win the dot. Wait, make sure you win that first aerial challenge. Don't give them any time to turn. Because that's the only way they ever got it to those two. I bet the touches from the two wingers for Barca last night were probably as little as they've been all season. They never actually got a touch of the ball. Who do you think was better, Henry or Salah? Henry. If Chelsea had beaten us in the semis, which they did deserve, who wins the final in 2005, Key? I think Milan. Yeah. Chelsea were unbelievable. But you said they did deserve to beat us in the semis. No, I don't think they did. I don't know how you can get to the point that they deserved to beat us. It was 0-0 after the first leg. We rode our luck a little bit at Stamford Bridge, but it was fine. And then they should have been a penalty and a red card to Petr Cech, shouldn't it? In the ideal, if we're being dead honest, Petr Cech should have been sent off and it should have been a penalty to Liverpool with Milan Baros getting wiped out by him. So Chelsea had been down to 10 and a goal down because Gerrard would have scored that penalty. There's absolutely no way that was a deserved Chelsea win for me. Joe, I don't think Hall's going to the Championship, Julius. Do you know what? Some Liverpool fans said last night, this is the numbnuts we've got to deal with. Some Liverpool said, do you know what? I think we should go and, when Andy Robertson finishes, I think we should go and get Lewis Hall. Go and get that Lewis Hall from Newcastle. He'd be a great backup for Kirkes, him. Him and Kirkes on the left, we'd be sorted for years. I'm like, do you think so, mate? Yeah. Do you think so? Do you reckon we could just have Lewis Hall and Milos Kirkes? They'll just be sound, one of them as a backup. Yeah. Sure, they'll be all right with that. Let's just have Lewis Hall and Milos Kirkes. And he was saying it like fully, yeah, let's just... That Lewis Hall be a great signing, wouldn't he? Fucking dickhead. Legend FK, Lewis Hall was excellent yesterday, though. No, he is. That's my point. My point, I was being a little bit facetious, but my point was, there's no way that we're going to get Lewis Hall as a backup, for God's sake. That's a FIFA career mode signing with sackings turned off, yeah. City, now pressing forward. Good ball over the top. Semenyo, big chance here. Got to get the ball right. Oh, what a bit of defending that is. Rudiger. Oh, might be man of the match for that. Haaland's just waiting for a tap-in. The tap-in is there for Haaland. What a ball that is again. City playing really well. Doku. Corner to City. That was incredible from Rudiger there. That was absolutely sensational. He's definitely onside, Semenyo. And as the ball comes across, oh, brilliant from Rudiger. Key thoughts on Asula. Tidy player. Yeah. We watched him in the under-21 championships for Denmark. And he was very good then. Ball whipped in. Easy for Courtois, that. Very easy. Vinicius Jr. becomes the joint top assister in Real Madrid history. Same number of assists in the Champions League as Cristiano Ronaldo. That's impressive, isn't it? How old is Vinicius Jr.? He can't be much. Maybe, is he mid-20s? Is he like 25, 26? How old is he? How old's Vinny? 25. 25, and he's got as many assists in the Champions League as Cristiano Ronaldo. That's silly, that. Like, he has been mega underappreciated, Vinny. Cherky and Ait Nouri coming on for City. Nico O'Reilly's gone off. I am crude. If Bodo win the Champions League, is that bigger than Leicester winning the Prem? Yes, I think it is. I genuinely think it is. If Bodo were to win the Champions League, it would definitely be bigger than Leicester. Thoughts on the Arsenal game? Very fortunate. I love Noni Madueke. Banter aside, what do you think about Arsenal this year? Yeah, best team in the world. Does greedy Ronaldo make assists? Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. Valid point. Valid point. Will says, hang on, so Key, if he's the joint top assister with Ronaldo, who's top? Well, that's the word joint does all the explaining for you there, Will. The word joint does all the explaining you need. You don't even need to overthink it. Joint tells you everything you need to know there. That was a dive from Noni, I can't lie. I'm glad we're all on the same page, Gamer Guru. What a stat. Dembele is coming off. The season Leicester won the Prem, they played some of the best football of any title winner. I wouldn't go that far, but they played good footy. Yeah, they played all right. It was more the fact that it was just the spectacle, wasn't it, of Leicester. Oh, Madrid. Oh, must be another. Oh, potentially another penalty then. I thought he was going to give another pen, the ref. Lucky boy. Very lucky. City are getting pressed to death here. Big last 20 minutes at the Bernabéu. Here's Nico O'Reilly. I'm surprised nobody came in for Murillo. I think Murillo will go. Murillo's almost certainly going in the summer, isn't he? Tell you what, Ruben Dias is a lucky boy there. Very lucky boy. Brahim Diaz. He does get the ball. But, yeah, very lucky. I am Key. If Bodo win the Champions League, can you head to Bodo and do a live stream for the parade? Do you know what? You have my word. You have my word. If Bodo Glimt win the Champions League, I will fly to Bodo. Jabba, I'd expect TikTok usuals to struggle with terms like joint top. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Connor, even though it's 3-0, I think Arsenal don't do at all is put games to bed. Madrid are still fighting to score again and again. Madrid have been excellent tonight. Madrid have been phenomenal. And City haven't actually been that bad. That's the crazy thing. We're looking at a game where City are 3-0 down. And I kind of feel bad for them. They've played well enough to maybe have got a point out of this. You know, and Real Madrid have missed a penalty as well. City have definitely had enough chances where you look at it and think, you know, how many times could they've flashed it across the face of goal? They've dominated in terms of possession. They're still in with a chance here. I think if they get a goal back, even if it finishes 3-1, a goal back makes that second leg at the Etihad. Mwah! What a game that's going to be. Gamer Guru wouldn't have guessed a Valverde hat-trick. City have been poor. I can't agree, honestly. I think City have done well enough. Oh! Unbelievable strike from the edge of the box. Took a big deflection from Reinders and it's over the bar for a corner. Looking forward to Bodo winning it all now. How is Zabani not getting into the 11? I highly rated him when he was at Bournemouth. Yeah, Zabani's not quite adapted in Paris. To be honest, I think Lucas Chevalier is another one who hasn't really adapted to Paris since going there. Arsenal Africa Network, my friend. You see why we say Arteta is clever? You can open up away in the Champions League. Well, I mean, listen, Real Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen a little bit of a different situation, but I understand your point. I agree. Yes, I know where you're coming from. Ryan, Forest are a good side, but your owner is very ruthless at sacking managers, mate. I understand he wants to win. And Joe, I didn't even realise Haaland was on the pitch. Well, yeah, Haaland just hasn't done anything. He just hasn't done anything at all tonight. PSG still 2-2 with Chelsea. Bodo Glimt 3-0 up against Sporting Lisbon. I cannot believe that that's the situation that we're in. Oh, City! Oh my God. Is that Trent? Tell me that's Trent. Oh, it wasn't Trent. Jesus Christ. It wasn't Trent. It looked Trent. He had his ankles. He's had his socks rolled down there, but I think it was young Pitark, wasn't it? Yeah, the youngster Pitark just got checked in the 6-yard box. It was very nearly a goal for City. Not quite an equaliser. Ball whipped in for the corner. Edge of the box for City. Back out to Aït-Nouri. Looked Trenty. He did look a little bit Trenty. Where's Haaland tonight? He's not done anything. It's going to be a free kick to Real Madrid. Mick 92, how's it going, Mick? Fancy you lads against Arsenal this weekend. Come on, we're rooting for the Ev. Chelsea 3. Oh no, PSG 3, Chelsea 2. PSG have scored, it's Vitinha. Vitinha puts Chelsea a goal down. 3-2 now for PSG. That's going to be a hell of a game as well, back at Stamford Bridge. All of the ties so delicately poised, really. Apart from the two big ones last night, Bayern Munich, they're done against Atalanta, and I don't think Spurs can come back against Atletico Madrid. But apart from those two, I'd still say Sporting Lisbon at 3-0 down would fancy themselves against Bodo. Liverpool definitely will still have a chance against Galatasaray. Arsenal and Leverkusen, you'd still fancy Leverkusen to have a good go. And this one, I do. I think this one's... I still think City can do it. It's not going to be over by any stretch. I don't think Real Madrid think it's over as well. Chelsea goalkeeper, terrible mistake. Mistake by Jorgensen. What's he doing in net? Why is Robert Sanchez not in net? Oh, have they got Sanchez on the bench? Oh, why has he dropped him? He's dropped... Again, goalkeepers. Why are they changing goalkeepers in Champions League knockout games? Kinski comes in last night, makes mistakes, concedes 3, gets subbed off. Now Jorgensen, they've conceded 3. Joe, thoughts on what happened to the Tottenham goalkeeper last night, Key? I don't think in any way, shape or form that you should be taking him off. I think it's very, very harsh. I know the manager said it was a kindness, but I have to disagree. I think that's the sort of thing that he'll carry with him for the rest of his career, maybe even the rest of his life. Getting took off after 16 minutes. That poor Spurs keeper got given the shot of his life, and life said, nah, mate, have some horrific luck. Yeah. And I'll be honest, I don't think even... You could maybe say 2 of the goals. Questionable defending as well. Not even necessarily his fault entirely. I love Noni Madueke. You have to go now. Cheers for a nice evening, mate. I'll be back tomorrow. Yes, thank you very much for coming in, mate. Good to see you and great chatting. Catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. Lots of love to the Truro Massive. Sanchez isn't all that better when it comes to mistakes. No, I agree, but Sanchez is certainly... He's Chelsea's number 1, isn't he? Gary, I think we played better attacking football last year since Christmas. I can't understand why we've gone defensive, but believe Zubimendi and Rice seem to slow us down. Fair comment. Connor, I don't think he should have even played, not going to lie. Not at that stage. It was just too inexperienced. I mean, Pitark starting at centre mid. You could argue... I mean, I don't know. Listen, you could... Yeah. if he plays even just relatively well, even if he just concede one last night, you're saying Kinski's had a half decent game. So Mourinho got sent off the other day again. Classic Jose. Rasta, Madrid seal the tie up early. Do you think this is it now, Rasta? You're our oracle. You're our predictor. You get most things right. Do you think Real Madrid have sewn the game up? I can't see it. I'll be honest. I still think there's a very, very good chance that City can turn it round. Sarah, right key, I'm off. Good night. Take it easy, Sarah. Thank you. Really appreciate you being in as always and looking after the chat. Thank you very much. Have a nice night. We'll see you tomorrow maybe or next time you're in. I don't think so. I don't think so either. I still think there's a chance City can do it. That's a wonderful bit of play. Semenyo, Doku, no. Gone out. Joe, did you see Tudor ignore him when he went off? I did, but is that a sign that Tudor's, like... I don't think he's let him down by doing that. I think he was just managing the game. He was focused on the game. He took him off as a kindness. He probably spoke to him at half-time. Mayulu has come on for Barcola. Legend FK. Spanish teams away from home just haven't been great lately. Be yourself, Dylan. Blackburn lose to Oxford. Wow. Hey, Blackburn, as it's... Chelsea 3-3. It's 3-3. Chelsea have equalised just as quickly as they've gone a goal down. They've got back in it. 3-3. Oh, offside. Offside. Chalked off. Nearly 3-3 in Paris. Shows, though, that one's not going to be over either. With a one-goal head start, Chelsea will have to... Chelsea have to come out at Stamford Bridge, won't they? They'll have to go out and really attack. Long ball over the top. City still trying to play a little bit direct here now. That's a great play from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Lot more composed. Yeah, it's offside, Ryan, I think. It's been chalked off. Legend FK says Arsenal have never won a Champions League. They'll sure try. Well, I had a funny feeling. I did say at the start of the season, Arsenal would be my tip for the Champions League. I thought they'd win it this year. But I didn't think they'd win the league. Maybe it is. Maybe they win both. Who knows? Chelsea turn up for PSG, yet fumble to everyone else. Right, yellow card for Ait Nouri. He's only just come on. He's already been booked. Neto's looked great tonight for Chelsea. Neto's quite frequently... Neto reminds me a little bit of Semenyo in many ways, in terms of how direct he is and lots of fast running, really, really sharp, incisive play. Haaland off. Haaland off for Marmoush. Should have seen that coming. Haaland subbed off. With City desperate for a goal, in the 82nd minute, Erling Haaland off the pitch. That's a strange, strange thought from Pep Guardiola. But there you go. Erling Haaland subbed. Thoughts on Reece Williams? What about him? He was a tidy player for us. For a spell. Only really played it towards the end of the game. K Gabby, how bad was Haaland tonight? He just wasn't really involved in the game. He hasn't been involved in it all night. So, I can't really be too critical of Haaland when they've not got the ball to him. And isn't this what Haaland does? Isn't this what we're used to with Erling Haaland? That he does just kind of flutter and float in between games. That's how he does it. Trent Alexander-Arnold being subbed off now. Yeah, he just flutters in and out of games, Haaland. This is how he is. He is a thoroughly decent player. But if he doesn't score, then what does he do? That's mad thinking from Pep there. What on earth was Vinny thinking with that pen? Neymar used to do it too. Neymar's another one who I'd consider to be amongst the most overrated players in my lifetime. Maybe not Vinny as well. Vinny is a little bit underrated in many ways, but I think Neymar is is definitely the... if people talk to me about overrated players, the first player who comes to mind is Neymar, in my opinion. Elms, where are you from in the UK? I am from St Helens originally. That's where I grew up. St Helens, which is just outside Liverpool. I was born about 20 minutes from Anfield. Grew up in St Helens. Moved around a little bit since then, but northwest, Merseyside in England. Do we think Bodo could make it to the final? Not for me. No, I don't think so. But you know, the fact that they're 3-0 up in the first leg against Sporting, they just keep defying the odds. Bodo just keep getting written off, and as long as they keep getting written off, they will keep enjoying the moment. And you know, it might well be that they have to play Arsenal in the next round. If they can get past Sporting, assuming Arsenal get past Bayer Leverkusen, then, you know, Arsenal, Bodo, Glimt. That's going to be a hell of a tie. Joe, how do you decide what game you're going to watch when there are more than one game? I look at the games and think which one's going to be the one that I am most excited to watch. Which one do I think would be the best to do? Which one do I think will have the most goals, talking points, whatever? And which one do I personally want to watch? Because ultimately, that's... Yeah, if it was just a game that I had no interest in, but it would get massive views, I wouldn't... I'm not that... But I need to have an interest in it. So... And I'll always watch Liverpool over anything else. So, if Liverpool had won last night 4-0... and Liverpool are playing next week at the same time as... I don't know. Let's say Liverpool are playing at the same time next week as Chelsea PSG. I don't know if we are or not. Maybe we are. And it's 3-2 and that one's a much tighter game. The better game to watch is probably Chelsea PSG, but I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm never not going to watch Liverpool over that one. Volt, how's it going, lad? Good to see you, mate. City need to stay humble. Isaac says 3-0. Well, 3-0 Madrid. Do you think that's what it's going to finish? Another 5 minutes plus injury time. Mastantuono. Ooh, did well there. I like Mastantuono a lot. He's a hell of a player, you know. Legend FK, Liverpool have Spurs this weekend. For God's sake, we can't fail to win. Listen, if ever there's a team that Spurs want to be playing at this point, it's Liverpool, I promise you. Gary, shock to the system for City, but the foreign clubs only start taking this competition seriously when they enter the knockout stage. Chelsea now 4-2 down. What a big goal that is. Now that one does just talk the jaw a little bit for Chelsea. Kvisha Kvaratskhelia has just scored a fourth. Oh, now it's Barcola, Dembele, Vitinha and Kvara have just made it 4-2 to Chelsea, 4-2 to PSG. Enzo Fernandez and Gusto not enough tonight for Chelsea. That is going to be a hell of a second leg, but I'll be honest, I can't see Chelsea beating them now. If Liverpool go through, it's going to have to be Liverpool PSG. The rematch. We'll do PSG. We'll do him. If Chelsea can't, we'll do him. Joe, do you do watch-alongs to pre-season friendlies? If that's all that's on, then yes. Yeah. As I say, mate, I do a game every day. If there's no games, then I'll always go live. And there's very, very few games in a year. And I mean very, very few. Next week is one of them, actually. Not next week, week after. Monday the 23rd, I think it is. All of the teams finish for club football and they all fly around the world to go and play with their international teams. And on that Monday, the only league games anywhere in the world that you can watch is the Nigerian Premier League. And I won't be watching the Nigerian Premier League. So I'm thinking of another stream that we can do on that night. And I've had some people suggest and maybe say, okay, do a play along, do a, FIFA or do Red Dead Redemption or, I don't know, GTA or key do Footy Manager or, I don't know, just do a general Q&A or a pub quiz. We could do a quiz. I don't know. But on that Monday, we need to do something different because I don't think we're going to get a game. Short of watching the Nigerian Premier League. Conrad, I think Neymar's a great player. He just made a wrong move and left Barca for the money. That's probably fair. West Brom 1, Southampton 1. Gary, I agree with you regarding Chelsea PSG. PSG are still a force and European champions. And Gamer Guru, Garnacho should sit on the barrier. See if that helps. Will, on what Monday, Key? It is the 20th. I think it's the 23rd. I think it's the 23rd. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, 23rd it is. Right, free kick for City. 1 minute plus injury time. Strike. Easy. Straight down the throat of Courtois, that one. Thoughts on Namandi Collins joining Liverpool? If that is indeed the case, I think he's a talented player. Nathaniel Brown was another one we looked at as well. There's a fair few players that are playing well in the Bundesliga and could be good options for us. City can't buy a goal here, says Jabber. Well, how many minutes of injury time do we think we're going to get here? Julius usually predicts a decent number. I am Crute. I've just checked BBC Sport. The game's on the 23rd of March. Oh my, I did tell you. Yeah, it is literally just Nigerian Premier League, isn't it? Rafinada, how's it going? Good to see you, bro. Finners Matty, are you watching PSG or Madrid next week? Madrid. Yes, Madrid. Here's Madrid again down the right-hand side. Mastantuono, he's got Vinny with him. Good defending from Gay. Needed to get to that one. There's a Mexican League game at 1 a.m. as well that day. A Mexican League game at 1 a.m. Yeah, I don't think I'll be watching that one either. 126 chose the worst game out of the lot. Again, people talk about it like the goals equals the best game. I don't think that's the case. I think Real Madrid and City is where the action's at tonight. City have played well, but bizarrely are 3-0 down. Right, 4 added minutes. 4 added minutes. Here's Doku. Great play, Doku. Pull it back. It's going to be another City corner. I refuse to watch the Nigerian League. Doesn't interest me at all. I'd rather watch League 2. Jamie, City have played well. What are you watching? I'm watching Real Madrid and Man City, mate. And City have played all right here. City have done okay. They've created enough chances to have maybe nicked one themselves. And it's only been fleeting moments of brilliance, really, from Real Madrid. I don't think that equates to City playing badly. But again, if you're a 13-year-old girl and you want to be dramatic about it, then yeah, maybe. Arsenal under-21s are playing on the 23rd. Oh, hey, we'll watch maybe. No, we won't be watching that. Davo, why do you prefer City over Arsenal? City play better football. I enjoy watching City games when I watch them, and I don't enjoy watching Arsenal games when I watch them. And I think that's, generally speaking, the case for most people who are watching football at the minute. Legend FK, I refuse to watch. Oh, we've done that one, sorry. PSG 5-2. It's not 5-2. It's still only 4-2, mate. Still only 4. But they are cheats. They're not cheats. No, they're not cheats. Nothing's been proven. City can't buy me love, says the Disney Plus fan. 3-star, call it a night, Key. We'll see you all tomorrow. Take it easy. Thanks very much. 3-star. 126 Thomas. Key thinks he's always right and couldn't be more wrong. Well, I could be more wrong. I could be more wrong. Ball boy gets hit in the Chelsea game. Ryan says, Key, do you think Liverpool will beat Spurs? Yes, I think so, Ryan. Right, Real Madrid on the left-hand side here. You said City, Chelsea and Sporting all to win. Couldn't be so wrong, Key. I didn't say Sporting would win. Where have you got that from? I've never said Sporting would win. At no point did I say Sporting would win. Dave O says, so City have cheated, is out of countless trophies and you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. You say City have cheated like it's a fault. They haven't cheated. There's no proof that they've cheated until there is actual proof that they've cheated. Right, there you go. Real Madrid 3, City 0. Real Madrid 3, City 0. What a game. What a scoreline. What a result. Do we think that City can turn that round? Tell me in the chat. Do you think City can turn that around for the second leg? It's going to be a hell of a tie at the Etihad. City won't give this up, but they're going to have to come out and they're going to have to score in the first half, aren't they? It's going to have to be a first half goal because there's no way in hell that City managed to win that one. There's no way in hell City managed to win that one if they don't score first half. I can't see him scoring 3 second half goals. Oh, PSG 5, Chelsea 2, Kvara. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. There you go. Let's watch the PSG goal. Kvaratskhelia that's just killed that tie off, hasn't it? How mad is it? This is the same scoreline as the Atletico Madrid-Tottenham game now. And yet we're not treating it the same, are we? You know, Tottenham have got loads of stick. Now, this is the exact same scoreline as Atletico Madrid and Tottenham. PSG have battered Chelsea tonight. Kvara, it's the keeper. It's the keeper. Hakimi pulls it back. Kvara with a strike. It's straight at him. Oh, Jorgensen. Jorgensen, no. It's dreadful. It's so bad from Jorgensen. Vamos, says Kvaratskhelia. Oh, my goodness gracious me. And I think that might well be that. PSG 5, Chelsea 2. Fucking hell. Davo, why do so many Pool fans twerk for City? Hate Arsenal fans, but don't twerk for other clubs. To be honest, I don't twerk for anyone. I can't twerk. But I would prefer City to win a league over Arsenal. That's because City play better football, in my opinion. If you disagree, that's absolutely fine. Foxy says, been saying it, Kate, all this time. Premier League fraud levels are high. Who's the real Farmers League? And Gary says, as you know, I'm an Arsenal fan. I hate watching us at the moment. So slow, and I've been a season ticket holder for 32 years. Gary, mate, I love the honesty, and I also love the fact that it's like, yeah, we're not playing great football, but who cares? Who cares? We're the best side in the world. We're going to win the Premier League. We might well win a bit more than that. Who knows? You're favourites for most things, aren't you? But as it stands, I mean, the Champions League is going to be a really, really difficult one now for many English sides. Liverpool have got to chase their tie. Chelsea, City have got to chase their tie. Newcastle, it's going to be very difficult for them to go to the Camp Nou and get something. Tottenham are already out, aren't they? And I think Chelsea are probably already out. So Chelsea, Tottenham, I think they're done. I think they are out. I think City have also got a 3-goal deficit, but I think at home they could do Real Madrid by 3. They could, couldn't they? I don't think they will, but they certainly could. So I wouldn't rule them out just yet. City have still got time. But if you get past Spurs, you get past Chelsea, City, maybe, Liverpool, Newcastle and Arsenal, kind of all... Yeah. At the minute, I actually think it's only Liverpool and Arsenal going through. I genuinely think only Liverpool and Arsenal will be going through. City look like they're going out. Chelsea going out. Spurs going out. Newcastle going out. So Liverpool and Arsenal will be flying the flag for the Champions League for England, I think, after next week. And if that's the case... Wow. And Bodo Glimt. I'm so made up that it's Bodo Glimt. I am so made up that Bodo Glimt are going to be the team that might well face Arsenal. They're 3-0 up against Sporting We're going to be watching that game next week at 5:45 on Tuesday. Bodo Glimt against Sporting. If you want to watch it with me, hit like, hit subscribe. I'll be live next Tuesday for that one. I'll be live straight after that for Manchester City against Real Madrid at the Etihad. And then on Wednesday, it's Newcastle-Barcelona. That's the early game in the Nou Camp, 5:45, followed by Liverpool against Galatasaray. So again, huge nights next week in the Champions League. I'm also live tomorrow, for what it's worth. If you want to watch along with me tomorrow, I will be live for one Europa League game. Aston Villa away at Lille, first leg. Le Dogs, Lille, 6th in Ligue 1 against Aston Villa, who've been all over the place recently. That's going to be a really interesting one. Olivier Giroud's Lille against Unai Emery and Morgan Rodgers and co. And then straight after that, we're going to be watching Crystal Palace against AEK Larnaca. AEK Larnaca already beaten Palace once this season at Selhurst Park. So if you want to watch along with me for those, tomorrow, another European night on Premier League, Dad, then make sure you've hit like and subscribe. What are we saying in the chat? Sorry. Arsenal African Network says, my friend, you are right. Liverpool and Arsenal have the chance to go through. I think so, yeah. Where are we up to? Gamer Guru, it's the way Spurs let the 3 goals happen that makes it worse. Only by small margins, though, because Chelsea have also been battered. Pride of Merseyside says, still don't think this tie is over. The PSG game? Really? You still think Chelsea have got a chance of beating them by 3? I can't see them getting 3 past them. I can't. Liam, Key, do you think they should add the away goal rule back? I would welcome that, Liam. Yes, I think the away goal rule would be brilliant. I can't see it. Toblerone, no chance. English team winner in the Champions League. They all look weak. Rasta should be proud, K. AFC holding the flag for the England fam. Listen, Rasta, you know I love you, mate, but I'm telling you, there's absolutely no way that Arsenal are winning that champ. They are. They probably are, aren't they? I can't even say it. They're probably going to win it. But hopefully Bodo Glimt knock them out in the next round. That would be fantastic. Liverpool, Barcelona, remember that dead rubber? Which one? We've played Barcelona a couple of times and it's been a dead rubber. Liverpool v Bodo in the final. Yes, Anfield Vortex. All Premier League teams getting wiped the floor in the Champions League. Spurs, Atalanta, Chelsea, City and Sporting all out, says El Jefe. Liam, do you think we should add the away goal back? Yeah, I've just said, mate. Yeah, I said a couple of minutes ago, I said that we should, absolutely. Away, yes, at Anfield with a different animal. HGTXV, PSG would do unspeakable things to us. No, they wouldn't. Listen, Liverpool will beat PSG. We'll do these over 2 legs. I'm telling you. Language Tricks by Albert says, Man City were just rotating the ball with no motive tonight. Need to change in the second leg. Very true. That's a very fair statement. That City were lacking purpose tonight. And the fact that Erling Haaland gets taken off the pitch. In the 80th minute, Erling Haaland, City need a goal, and Erling Haaland gets dragged off the pitch. What does that say about Pep Guardiola? What does that say about Erling Haaland and City? I mean, I just feel like that's the worst. Like, why are you taking him off? Why are you taking him off? That's exactly the play you need if you're chasing a goal. Gamer Guru, if we are going to win the Champions League, we need to get more aggressive with our attacking play. If we crash out of all trophies, that'll be the biggest stick we get beat with. Yeah, I mean, that's the stick that your own fans kind of beat Arsenal with, isn't it? That's what you say all the time. It seems that every Arsenal fan in the chat that we speak to say, and it was what was being said in the chat tonight when it was 1-0. It was exactly the same. It was, come on, Mikel, let the handbrake off. You've got to show a bit more. You've got to, take some risks. Show a bit more impetus. There was not enough of that. Liam Vernon, Key, is 5th place still going to be Champions League, even if only 2 teams go through? Yes, it will be, mate. It will definitely still go to England. We are so far ahead in the coefficient rankings. And it's also it's based on European performance overall, so it's not just the Champions League. So, for example, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, they're all going quite deep in European competition at this point. 5 of the 6 English sides in the Champions League, we qualified directly, didn't we? We went straight through in the top 8. That massively boosted our coefficient ranking ahead of Italy, ahead of Germany, and ahead of Spain. So we have got we will 100% have 5th spot sewn up as an extra Champions League place. Clarkey, I don't think Pep Guardiola is a good manager. I just think the players perform themselves instead. HGTXV says, mate, PSG would do us in both games. I don't like to say that, but it's true. Well, everyone thought that, though, last season. And we were the better team, I thought. Certainly in the game at Anfield, we managed to sneak a win away from home. But, I mean, Villa managed to get a job away from home against them, didn't they? What are we up to? Mr. Arsenal fan, good to see you, mate. What did you think of tonight's games? What did you think of Arsenal getting the results away at Leverkusen? Gary, the one where you lost 3-0 away and then won the return 4-0. Oh, that one. I see. Yes, that one was very good. We've had a couple of others where we won 2-0 in the new camp and then we lost 1-0 at Anfield. I remember that one. I was at that game. Where are we up to? Sorry, I've missed some comments. Apologies. Key, do you think Spurs can turn it around? No, I don't think Spurs can turn it around. I honestly don't think Spurs have got a chance, mate. I'll be honest with you. Arsenal African Network says, you're right, we were lucky with the penalty, very soft. Arteta should open up an attack at home. We were lucky tonight. We were lucky. Yeah, that's that. I mean, listen, you take your luck, you ride with the luck, and who cares at the end of the day? You're through. You're probably going to go through as a result of that luck. Bye-bye City says BJ. Don't get too cocky just yet. Still another game to go. Just Madrid, every Prem team showed they do not belong in Europe. La Liga is clear. Again, don't get too cocky. I wouldn't be surprising if Newcastle beat Barca and then City turned Real Madrid over. Do not get too cocky. I'm telling you, we've already seen Real Madrid get beaten by Getafe and Albacete, and they're not. It's not like Real Madrid are invincible, mate. They can go to City and get their arse handed to them. I'm telling you, that can happen. We've seen that happen this season. So Real Madrid, I am not overly confident will go there and smash City or even just eke out a draw. I genuinely think there's a real possibility City could do it. It's a real possibility that could happen. HETXV, we can't defend and PSG's attack is one of the best in the world. It is, but their defence isn't fantastic either. Chelsea got 2 and probably should have had 3 tonight. And if you look at their goalkeeper, mate, have you seen the goals that PSG scored? About 3 of them are shocking. From a goalkeeping point of view, we gave Kinski a lot of stick last night, didn't we? Kinski got a lot of stick last night, but Jorgensen tonight for Chelsea, he's dreadful. Absolutely shocking. Arsenal Africa says, my friend, do you think City could win by 4 unanswered goals at the Etihad? Well, they don't have to score 4. They only have to score 3. 3 takes it to extra time, and I think they could do that. They could certainly get, whether it be 3-0 or 4-1. Yes, I think City can absolutely score 3 unanswered goals past Real Madrid. Yes, I do. If Real Madrid can do it tonight against City, then City 1,000,000% can do it to them. So I wouldn't get too cocky. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but can it happen? Yes. I don't think that tie is over. I think the PSG one is. I think the Spurs one is. I think the Bayern one is. And then I think the rest are probably just hanging in the balance a little bit. Newcastle, Barcelona, I think also is, to be honest. If Newcastle had gone to Barca 1-0 up, I might feel a little bit differently about that. Maybe there would have been a chance. If Newcastle had managed, it would have been incredible, wouldn't it? If Newcastle had somehow managed to get a result, a 1-0 win at home, then I might have thought, you know what, they've got a real chance there. But alas, they didn't. They gave away a penalty at the end. Right, that is me for tonight. I am going. I will be back tomorrow, same time, 5 o'clock. Lille against Aston Villa. If you want to watch along with me, Olivier Giroud's Lille against Unai Emery's Aston Villa. you can watch along with me, 5:15 tomorrow. And straight after that, we're going to do Crystal Palace against AEK Larnaca. So 2 games yesterday, 2 games tonight, and another 2 games tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely, lovely night. Enjoy your Wednesday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone in the comments, in the chat that's liked, that's shared, all that good stuff. Even if you've come in to give me some stick, I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you so much. Make sure you've hit that like button on the way out, and subscribe if you're new or you enjoyed the stream tonight. Make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take it easy. Have a lovely night. Ta-da.